Sometimes you're the first in your family to go the distance, to realize your ambitions, to embrace the world. Yet you seldom take pride. You'd rather stay focused on the road ahead, to remain nimble, unique. You mix it up. You reach your goals. You give back.
This is my school, and I say engineering and computer science is for everyone, regardless of gender, ethnicity, or wealth.
And you pay it forward.
So every penny counts, even if it's 5 cents, it all adds up at the end of the day.
When I moved to Canada in 1972, it was very challenging. Concordia understood my situation. That is why I've always been loyal to Concordia.
To be first, you get your hands dirty.
Being part of this community means I feel at home. I feel like I can do anything.
I choose to support Concordia because it gave me the education that helped me succeed professionally.
You're determined to go beyond, fueled by your passion. You experiment boldly. You harness your urban spirit to remain open and engaged.
Being trans to me means transcending.
Take pride in your journey and what sets you apart.
If you don't allow yourself to fail, you cannot experience success.
You are the new solution. You are graduating in a new era for Canada.
Félicitations.
Take pride in your accomplishments. Take pride in Concordia.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. We're just experiencing a few delays, but please stay in your seats and enjoy Concordia's jazz trio. Thank you.
Bonsoir. Monsieur le Chancelier, Monsieur le Président and Vice Chancellor, Elisabeth Isaac, honored platform guests, graduating students, parents et amis. My name is Annie Gérin, and I am the Dean of Concordia's Faculty of Fine Arts. I would like to begin by acknowledging that Concordia University is located on unceded indigenous lands. The Ganyangehaga Nation is recognized as the custodians of the lands and waters on which we gather today. Tiohtià:ke, or Montréal, est historiquement connu comme un lieu de rassemblement pour de nombreuses Premières Nations. Et aujourd'hui, une population autochtone diversifiée ainsi que d'autres peuples y résident. We respect the continued connections with the past, present, and future in our ongoing relationships with Indigenous and other peoples. It's not often that we get together in public, on stage, to recognize a major milestone in our lives, but tonight is definitely one of those moments. I am thrilled to join you to celebrate your intellectual and creative accomplishments. Each one of you who walks across the stage tonight marks the completion of an academic journey, as well as the years you have spent building relationships across the Faculty of Fine Arts. Je tiens à souligner le nombre de vies que vous avez enrichies pendant votre séjour parmi nous et de tout ce que nous avons appris les uns des autres. J'admire tout particulièrement votre courage et votre résilience au cours de ces dernières années qui ont été difficiles. Even when things got tough, you persisted, you never gave up. So it's a genuine privilege to share this evening with all of you. And as you walk off stage into your future later tonight, I want you to know just how proud I am of you all, just how proud we all are of you. I would also like to welcome our honorary doctorate, the extremely talented Elisabeth. Elisabeth, you are a strong, proud role model for our cultural community. And tonight, you also become our graduate of distinction, worthy of our deepest admiration. Elisabeth, c'est un grand honneur de vous compter parmi nous ce soir et pour les années à venir comme membre de notre belle communauté concordienne. I will invite you to sit down. And I would also like to invite Chancellor Jonathan Weiner to the podium to say a few words.
I guess I saved the best for last. Dear graduates, parents, friends, and distinguished guests, I stand before you with great joy as we celebrate the class of 2023. Il s'agit de ma 8e année en tant que chancelier de Concordia. One of the highlights of this role is handing well-deserved diplomas to new graduates each spring. Over several convocations, I get to meet 5,000 graduates this week who will undoubtedly share looks of hope, excitement, confidence, and a little bit of nervousness. In 1971, I became a proud graduate of Sir George Williams University, one of Concordia's founding institutions. However, the Concordia you are graduating from looks very different than the university of my youth. Notre communauté étudiante est beaucoup plus diversifiée. Concordia now features 10,000 international students from over 150 countries. And women most often outnumber men in our graduating classes. When I graduated from the then Faculty of Management, we had only one woman in the class. How far we have come. Now take a moment to look around you. Bien que la plupart d'entre vous soyez venus du Québec et du Canada pour poursuivre vos études universitaires, un bon nombre de vos camarades diplômés viennent de cultures différentes ou ont grandi en parlant une autre langue. Over the last few years, you learned together in a myriad of programs. You researched together and you grew together. Together, you became Concordians, an identity you will share forever. À compter de demain, vous tracerez votre propre voie. Some of you will pursue graduate studies, while others will enter the workforce in Montreal or in distant lands. Il y a beaucoup de force et de beauté dans une telle diversité. Your university shares its motto with the city of Montreal, Concordia Salus, which in Latin means well-being through harmony. In music, harmony means combining different notes to evoke a sound more remarkable than its parts. Ce n'est pas possible que quand les notes sont à la fois distinctes et unies. There's an African proverb that tells us, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I hope today you realize how far your new lifelong bond can take you. Tirez parti de ce réseau, profitez des énormes ressources et de la communauté qui existe à Concordia. Don't be afraid to make new connections beyond your areas of expertise and support each other throughout your journeys. Countless Concordians have joined forces to change the world. We have incredible role models making major contributions to our social well-being and our modern society in almost all walks of life. We are proud of them, and I'm certain that as you make your own mark, we will be profoundly proud of you. I wish you heartfelt congratulations, good fortune, and good health. Chapeau et merci. I also want to take the opportunity to sincerely thank the Concordia faculty and staff who work tirelessly to provide the best possible education and services to our students and broader community. Please now join me in welcoming Concordia's President and Vice Chancellor, Graham Carr, who continues to guide our university with courage, integrity, panache, and exceptional leadership. Graham, over to you.
Bonsoir. It's really exciting to be with you to honor your graduation from Concordia. You're now one of Concordia's 250,000 alumni around the world. But you've also just graduated from the university, which since 2019 has been continuously ranked as the top university less than 50 years old in all North America. Si vous connaissez un peu l'histoire du Concordia, vous pourriez être surpris de ce classement compte tenu de notre point de départ. In 1974, there was the merger of a small Jesuit college, Loyola, focused on liberal arts, with a larger university called Sir George Williams, which had evolved from the YMCA education system. It served students who were often the first in their families to have access to higher education, or working women and men whose circumstances only allowed them to study part-time. So, how has Concordia risen from such humble beginnings to differentiate itself on an international scale? Well, a big part of the answer is you, in all your diversity. Of our more than 50,000 students, as the Chancellor said, almost 10,000 are international. Un étudiant sur 5 sur le campus parle le français comme première langue, pour un autre sur 3, une langue autre que le français ou l'anglais est leur langue maternelle. Most of you are proficient in 2 languages, many in 3, some in 4. And why does that matter? Because diversity forces people to listen differently, to share different experiences, to learn new things, to put a premium on communication, and to invent new ways of working together. La beauté de la diversité est qu'elle incube la découverte et la créativité. It's an elixir of innovation. And a big part of Concordia's success has been our appetite to experiment, take risks, do things differently, and deliver unique results that strengthen Quebec's dynamic society and economy, but also its culture. Let me mention 4 examples from the past year that all of us can be proud of. The first has to do with student experience. We announced in fall 2022 that Concordia would become the first university, not just in Quebec, but in Canada, to offer each new undergraduate student, no matter their academic program, a pathway to experiential learning. We believe this will be a massive differentiator to students and their parents who believe in a real education for the real world. And by 2024, the 50th anniversary of Concordia, we want students to have access to at least 2 such experiences by the time they graduate. All right, so you're sitting there thinking, well, that's all great, but I'm graduating today, so what's in it for me? Well, the reason we could make this commitment is because of your success. We've been building co-op programs and work-integrated internships, including in fine arts at Concordia, for more than 40 years. We've been running engineering and business case competitions, placing students in NGOs, arts and cultural organizations, and supporting student mobility abroad. Work-integrated learning is not just great for recruitment, it feeds our economy, it feeds our society, and it feeds our culture with talent. This year, in co-op alone, we had 4,000 students take part in paid work placements. Pour réussir, ces initiatives dépendent de partenaires, les grandes entreprises, les PME et les organismes à but non lucratif qui embauchent nos étudiants, une à la fois ou dans certains cas, des dizaines à la fois. Et la raison pour laquelle nous savons que nous pouvons offrir l'apprentissage intégré au travail à travers tous nos programmes est que ces partenaires externes ont eu le privilège de travailler avec tant d'entre vous et maintenant, ils veulent plus de Concordia dans leur organisation. The second point of pride for Concordians is our research. Concordia a commencé essentiellement en tant qu'institution axée sur l'enseignement. Et notre engagement envers l'apprentissage intégré au travail démontre que nous continuons à nous soucier profondément de l'expérience des étudiants de première C. But the biggest change at our university in the past 15 years is the explosive growth in our research capacity and our leadership in fine arts research creation. Montreal is the university research capital in Canada, but it's a crowded space. And Concordia's contribution has been to go where the others aren't and to develop leadership at the cutting edge of creativity and impact. This April, we hit 2 milestones. One of the people who helped us hit those milestones is sitting right on this stage, Jason Lewis. Jason, stand up. An Indigenous professor in the Department of Design and Computational Arts, who won, yes, I'm going to embarrass you, the single largest research grant in Concordia's history, a grant worth $23 million to lead a large international project on artificial intelligence and Indigenous knowledges. How cool is that? How cool is he? And in late April, Concordia was also awarded the largest institutional grant in our history, $123 million over 7 years from the Government of Canada for a project modestly called Electrifying Society. Researchers and grad students from all 4 of our faculties will drive this project, which focuses on developing innovative technologies that can generate affordable, resilient green energy at scale in communities across Canada from coast to coast to coast. C'est un projet qui implique une multitude de partenaires, grandes multinationales, institutions financières, services publics, gouvernements municipaux, entreprises autochtones et OSBL. Yes, the project builds on our world-leading research on batteries, smart cities, net zero energy buildings, cybersecurity, and sustainable investment. But it also extends our track record of working at the community level to ensure that there's adaptability and buy-in for new technologies. The third pride point is about how, as a large public institution, we model behavior on issues that matter for society. In April, we unveiled our action plan, Planète Zéro, to decarbonize the physical infrastructure of our 2 campuses by 2040. C'est l'un des défis de décarbonation les plus ambitieux et audacieux entrepris par une université ou une grande organisation en Amérique du Nord. Concordia has 80 buildings on 62 acres of land, and those buildings span 150 years of architectural history and design in Montreal. Our goal is to transform our campuses into open living labs where industry, civic research, and public utility partners can work together with our experts and students. And the task is to develop an integrated system for reducing energy consumption, increasing energy storage, and feeding it back into the neighborhood grids around our campuses. Planète Zéro is another step in making Concordia a true leader in the fight against climate change. Je vous laisse avec un dernier point qui me rend également très fier de Concordia. I mentioned that Concordia came from humble roots. Even today, for all our success, no one could seriously accuse us of being a rich university. L'accessibilité et l'aspiration à résoudre les problèmes du monde par l'éducation et la recherche restent notre principale motivation. C'est ainsi que nous servons la société ici au Québec et sur la scène mondiale. So let me leave you with one last point of pride. Every year, Times Higher Education measures the impact that universities have in tackling the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. This year, when nearly 1,600 universities were ranked, Concordia placed in the top 40 for the work we do to reduce inequality. Ceci témoigne que malgré tous les grands changements qui se produisent à Concordia, notamment en termes de recherche, nous restons fidèles à nos valeurs fondatrices. We're committed to the idea that talented students across Quebec and around the world should have access to a great education. And hand in hand with this, we're committed to the belief that respecting diversity in all its forms will allow our students to channel their passions to make Quebec, Canada, and the world a better, fairer, more open, inclusive, and equitable place for all. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Be proud of what you've accomplished because we're incredibly proud of you. Thank you. Merci. Enjoy the moment and happy New Year.
Unasakut. Mr. Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you Elisapi Isa to recognize this multi-talented and accomplished artist and activist's commitment to education and her heritage. Elisapi, as she's known professionally, is an award-winning Inuk singer, songwriter, producer, and actor who for over 20 years has been a passionate ambassador for the Grand Nord and the Inuk communities. Par ses documentaires et ses compositions, Élie Sapie se consacre à jeter des ponts entre le Nunavik et le reste du monde. Par une approche éducative novatrice, elle fait la promotion de sa culture auprès d'enfants de divers milieux, y compris des communautés autochtones et allochtones dans les écoles et lors d'événements publics. Parlant couramment l'Inuktitut, le français et l'anglais, Élie Sapie est une figure importante du paysage musical québécois dont l'influence rayonne partout au Canada et ailleurs. She's also a strong advocate for Indigenous rights, children's rights, women's rights, inclusion, social justice, and environmental protection. She's a role model for many, including Indigenous youth. The international recognition Élie Sapie enjoys can also be measured by the hundreds of concerts and events she has participated in over the past 2 decades. Mr. President, on behalf of the Board of Governors and Senate, it is my privilege and honor to present to you Élie Sapie, so you may confer upon her the degree of Doctor of Fine Arts honoris causa.
I would like to ask Dr. Isaac to address the convocation.
I'm very humbled right now. I almost cried. Just seeing all of you right now, it's very inspiring. It's very powerful. I never get to be on stage in this kind of way. Seeing students graduating after a lot of work and a lot of passion. Thank you. I just wanted to say this quickly to you guys because I need to breathe a little bit. This is such an amazing thing. Nakorme marealok, tamani nuna alumwe ilitaria narami sama na piyo yunga nuna hakasi mayutsunga inutsunga tamani khatika ilitaria miyut amisur khatatut ammaluilaka panitut Isumaina na ligibati, isumaina uvanika yusunga titay mangalima, panigalo, itusugalo. Je suis très touchée d'avoir ma famille qui vient du Nord, qui sont là, mais qui me rendent encore plus grounded, je dirais, ma famille, ma fille et aussi ma famille professionnelle. C'est vraiment incroyable. Merci d'être là avec moi. Quel privilège et énorme sentiment de responsabilité de recevoir ce diplôme honorifique. Et je me suis dit, avez-vous vraiment lu ma bio? Êtes-vous sûr de vouloir me donner ce diplôme? Monsieur le chancelier, monsieur le recteur, invités d'honneur, chers diplômés, parents et amis et collaborateurs. I was born and raised in the village of Salud in the north, in Nunavik. I was adopted by loving parents who spoke only when it was necessary, like the ones from that other world. They gave me lots of space to dream away and invent all sorts of things. They were humble. I feel them here with us. Ilaita Nuvuka and Mia Yipaningayak Isaac. He was illiterate. He was my teacher in being around all sorts of people. He was quiet. He was a stock boy at the co-op store, where I spent all my young life every day after school. There I would just observe. I would learn how to go with the flow. She was like my René Angélil. She would make me sing songs I learned from school or hymn songs in Inuktitut on our local radio every lunch hour. Poor people of Sallumiut, they probably said many times, here goes the same old songs again. She fed the girl who later wanted to be heard. She would say to me, you will speak 3 languages. So I took pride in being her translator. She loved when I sang in French, although she couldn't understand a word. There was no university in my village, a village of 1,500 people now. There was no cégep or college. School in my village was l'école de la vie. When we finished our secondary, we were geniuses. My classmates, when they heard the geese coming back from the south, would literally jump out of the classroom window. They would run home to get their rifle, and they would climb the mountains that surround Salud to get closer to the sky, closer to the birds. Nature calling them the joy of providing. And we would hear the shots from the classroom. This is where I grew up. I could have had babies young and settled down, could have gotten a 9-to-5 job, but quickly the 4 walls closed in and scared me and said I had this idea, a foolish and scary idea. The idea some of us think about, but few of us act on. Leave the village and go to a big city, intimidating city, to go to cégep. John Abbott was my way out. I had dreams. I wanted to be the next Céline Galipeau. As a kid, I would be fascinated by this young politician on TV, an Inuk woman. She stood strong among her Inuit counterparts, all men. Mary Simon wasn't excusing herself. She stood out. It's like she was talking to me without speaking. I was fascinated by how the TV adds magnitude. At that time, I was doing radio and TV for our regional broadcasting company. I loved reaching many people, learning to communicate with them en masse. With Mary Simon's image in my head and my biological mother Eva's straightforward advice, "Kang musungwa tuin na sungo hatalang atu arvit, rumayatin nigum na hatalang itutit, sungo arum na hatalang itutit." If you're just going to be shy all the time, you will never try the things you want to do. Nakurmeik Eva. With these, I left filled with guilt to leave my mother, Miayi, and my family. It took me years to be free from this feeling. I was out to pursue something, but it came with a price. 10 hours away by plane, far from the north, far from the geese, far from the land, the beautiful land and my mountains. Where are you from? Me, I'm from the co-op. Where are you from? I'm from the village radio. From a little village by the sea, this is where I'm from. Being an artist, can't even translate artist into Inuktitut. I used my instincts. I never learned how to film. I never learned how to sing. I just had my instincts. As all the artists from where I'm from, those artists who took mental pictures of the bears, belugas, dogs, iglu, iluvigak, birds, fishes, nature, sea creatures, people, hunters, and then took a piece of land, a stone on the ground, from the ground, those beautiful stones we have in the north, as they turned those into life. They learned to sculpt with little tools, putting nature into an object of nature. I call it direct art. No boundaries and no titles. Making art is a survival act. Be instinctive, be creative, don't judge. Work with what is painful. Start with a little trust in yourself. Talk to yourself, even if it's scary. And also, confront your parents. They're just waiting for the moment. Go find the entrance of the cracks, the weaknesses. Learn to dance with your vulnerability. You have more to learn with a singer who does not sing in tune. You have to transform your books, your lessons, what you learned into something that is close to you, that is you. Who are you? What defines you? I realized why I had the hardest time writing down what I wanted to say to you, because I was afraid of what I may want to say to you. I was afraid of not being honest with you. I'm expecting something from you. Be honest, artist. I want to trust you, but can I trust you? Will you be an honest artist? You had the chance to go to an amazing school, the best art school in Quebec and one of the best in Canada. Be responsible human beings and become artists who will respect the chance you have, inspire the people around you. There is no college or cégep or university in Nunavik, and there is not really an Inuktitut term for the word artist, but there's knowledge, cosmos, experts, haute couture, and a lot of wise men and women, elders who are ageless, their spirits so bright. Kids are still skipping school in the spring for goose hunting, and still no proper term for artist. No title needed. We are creative beings. Hope we can make art together and have honest, meaningful things to say to one another and inspire one another. Nakormi Marialo.
Dr. Isaac, I want to thank you on behalf of all of us. You've inspired us, you've motivated us, and you've left us on a very spiritual high tonight. So thank you. I would like you to take a moment to listen to the Concordia Jazz Trio as our graduates start to cross the stage and prepare. Thank you.
I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Doctorate in Philosophy from the following programs: Art Education, Art History, Film and Moving Image Studies, Humanities in the Fine Arts, and Individualized Programs in Fine Arts. Isabelle Guillard. Emily Grace Keenley-Side. Michelle McLeod. Michael Joseph Prou. Sheena Burnett. Suzanne Kite. I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Master of Magisteriate in Arts from the following programs: Art Education, Art History, Creative Art Therapies, Art Therapy, Creative Arts Therapies, Drama Therapy, Creative Arts Therapies, Music Therapy, Film and Moving Image Studies, and Individualized Programs in Fine Arts. Sophia Boyajan. Shagaya Darabi. Gian Mozalim. Christine Vista. Juliette Bergeron. Camille Biron. Joya Duskik. Sepide Ektedari. Jacqueline Grassi. Rosemary Kemp. Kaylee Erin Vanya Ryan. Michelle Sonez. Nikki Agro. Marilyn Barb. Liang Yu Chen. Kelly Durstenfeld. Caroline Facena Lavoie. Nea Mofti. Claire Ponca. Melody Ross. Melissa Virasamy. Lorraine Cristel Alvarado Rodriguez. Mélodie Béroubé. Sophia Chapelle. Kathleen Charles. Sarah Doreen Dazi. Francesca Esguerra. Alexa Ray Falcone. Rachel Amelia Cook Foster. Sasha Star Golvain. Madeleine Hall. Cassandra James. Elora Cathare. Atlas Morgan. Ivana Maria Oliveira Peixoto. Hiba Sleiman. Minyu Tao. Zoe Lola Vanier Schneider. Mia Zeyel. James Brown. Charlotte Cumber Birch. Sami El Aga. Wen Xian Jennifer Lin. Erica Dawn Penny. Aprajita Saxena. Magdalena El Mazri. Chance Lejeune. Victoria May. Veronica Mockler. Jorge Andreas Zavagno. I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Master of Magisteriate in Design. Sébastien Aubin. Antoine Beauchesne. Elnaz Esla Miokani. Shani Marie Herman. Carolyn Martin. Sanjana Shivakumar. I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Master of Magisteriate in Fine Arts from the following program: Studio Arts. Joni Manyi Cheung. Daniel Crawford. Brandon A. Dallmer. Yating Liu. Jenna Marguerite Bailey Marks. Madeline Matthews. Michelle Olette. Nakita Hannah Silva Correa. Megan Tamara Stein. I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Baccalaureate in Fine Arts from the following departments: Art Education and Art History. April Rose Agazarian. Tristan Arsenault, with great distinction, winner of the Art Education Prize, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in art education. Jessica Beaufort. Ariella Beruti, with distinction. Jade Brisset, with distinction. Chloé Corbeil-Dragvi, with distinction. Ana Luisa Costa Dafre, with distinction. Emily Evans, with distinction. Liana Gomez. Sabrina Hannes, with distinction. Annalise Jouel, with distinction. Simon-Luc Laporte, with distinction. Penelope Lécuyer, with distinction. Chanel Lise Marshall, with distinction. Soler Mekiavakian, with distinction. Sofia Nikiforova, with distinction. Sabrina Oliveri, with distinction. Kayla Alana O'Reilly, with distinction. Melody Paquet, with distinction. Yulia Pobdubnaya, with distinction. Felipe Restrepo. Leila Riddell. Alexia Surias, with distinction. Daphne Tuktu. Zara Woodrow, with distinction. Joshua Bazalan, with distinction. Alana Batten, with distinction. Hannah Berger, with distinction. Sharon Bisset. Gabriella Seccherini. Émilie Contant, with distinction. Cassandra Corcoran, with great distinction. Catherine Anne-Marie Decoste. Brandon Desormeaux. Sasan Ejdea, with distinction. Anik LP Fong. Gabriela Mayumi Isa. Shani Karjalenen. Raphael Kelly. Shelby Kersey, with distinction. Moeb Kurdi, with distinction. Charlotte de la Haye, with distinction. Natasha Lepera, with distinction. Kelsey McGowan, with great distinction. Chloe Elizabeth Ohana, with distinction. Kimberly Orjuela, with distinction. Laura Renzulo, with distinction. Thea Robin. Cristiana Sarantes. Antigone Sarlis. Ghislaine Sauvé-Tong, with great distinction. Winner of the R. Bella Rabinovich Art History Prize, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in art history. Louis-Philippe Savard, with great distinction. Roxanne Sbeety. Alicia Shen, with distinction. Jason Sikowak, with distinction. Xavier Saint-Amand Tremblay, with distinction. Urea Mark Todorov. Laurence Williams, with great distinction. Long Yin Darius Young, with great distinction. And now we invite you to please enjoy this short video highlighting student life at Concordia before we continue with the calling of the graduates.
I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Baccalaureate in Fine Arts and the Bachelor of Baccalaureate in Arts from the following departments: Mel Hoppenheim School of Cinema, Contemporary Dance, Design, and Computation Arts. Sarah Alouani, with distinction. Jeremy Antonio. Angela Athanasopoulos, with distinction. Bachar Bachura. Amélie Barrette, with distinction. John Borundi. Sandrine Brisson, with distinction. Erica Bruno, with distinction. Kevin Campbell. Alexa Carena Tremblay, with distinction. Guillaume Chabot, with great distinction. Philippe Champagne. Changjin Chen. Christina Ioana Kuibataru. Raphael Cohen de Mer, with distinction. Kenisha Dawson. Alexander Detier. Rebecca DeWitt, with distinction. Valérie Duchesne Perra, with great distinction. Kevin Gabriel Charles Elias, with great distinction. Andrea Fabrice Pasquale, with distinction. Hannah Fanou. McKenna Flanagan, with distinction. Vanessa Forand, with distinction. Rafi François. Matthew Gravis, with great distinction. Daphne Greco. Tara Haber Goldstein. Mikhail Hellcrow, with distinction. Xavier Hovington Dupuis, with great distinction. Abdallah Kafil. Kai Yi Kan, with distinction. Aida Karkas. Tom Laramendi, with great distinction. Marianne Leverne, with distinction. V. Lee, with distinction. Fanny Laure Boursier, with great distinction. Jillian Loth, with great distinction. Alexandre Mahut, with distinction. Rebecca Emily Joy McKay, with great distinction. Siam Mejahed. Julien Meliton. Romeo Mestanza, with distinction. Sophie Mullen. Anika Noshasak Piggott. Nicolas Olivares Guerrero with great distinction. Bianca Pepin with distinction. Eman Umera Pirzada. Andrew Romanov. Kimberly Nicole Sahagan. Sarah Salsabili with distinction. Phineas Ambrose Savchenko. Wajdi Sbeeti. Olivier Schild. Sloan Sherman with distinction. Martin Susi. Jacob Stefiuk with distinction. Valerian Strom with distinction. Chantal Taylor. Marie-Michelle Weyland with distinction. Daisy Woodhams with distinction. Ailian Wu with distinction. Yuki Wu. Fanjing Zhu. Elodie Yao Ji Yao with distinction. Albert Yuldashev. Marie-Laurence Deschênes with great distinction. Eleonore Aymon Fontaine with great distinction. Pamela Figali with great distinction, winner of the Contemporary Dance Prize, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in contemporary dance. Elizabeta Golubkov. Edie Guo. Gassia Konjian. Josephine Laurel Nagel with distinction. Kaya Portner with distinction. Allison Robertson with distinction. Kiera Whitlaw with distinction. Chantal Aboud. Lilia Isabel Aguirre Lugo with distinction. Jasmine Al-Sakaf. Félix Baudry with distinction. Elisabeth Bureau with distinction, winner of the Lydia Sharman Award, awarded annually to a graduating undergraduate student in the Department of Design and Computation Arts who has demonstrated an abiding commitment to sustainable design. Cassandra Charbois-Poirier. Alix Chartier-Lazartigue with distinction. Lam Kiando with distinction. Asil El Hariri with distinction. Myriam Fortier with distinction. Felicia Gorgachev. Jared Grasby. Marianne Gripa Almeida with distinction. Jason Hilani. Sharon Koo with great distinction, winner of the Design Prize, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in design. Frédéric Labbé. Justine Lardeux. Marie-Christine Larivière Bérard with distinction. Oliver Levy. Patrizio McClelland with distinction. Yann-Maurice Drummond McNiven. Celeste Nakai. Matthew Parent. Alexia Pintal with distinction. J. Arthur Ramonda with distinction. Carlo Roncal. Luca Ross. Alexandra Salois. Valentine Senega with distinction. Erica Spinoza with distinction. Lian Kate Shui Li Lin Suen Fa with distinction. Yi Ting Sun with distinction. Rayana Tamizkar with distinction. Shaitan with distinction. Marie Taoko with distinction. Elisan Tremblay with distinction. Aaron Trujillo with distinction. Akulina Turkule with distinction. Andre Uranga Gutierrez with distinction. Michael Watts with distinction. Manzu with distinction.
I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Baccalaureate in Fine Arts from the following departments: Music, Studio Arts, Theater. Devin Ashley with distinction. Alex Crow with distinction. Emmanuel Flores Tijerina with distinction. Alexandre Ginella with distinction. Guillermo Gutara with distinction. Theodore Hughes with distinction. Alyssa Isaac with distinction. Victoria Malenfant with great distinction. Antoine Perry. Christopher Pullman with great distinction. Thomas Quirian with distinction. Adrian Roy Taylor. Philip Nicholas Scavardonis. Talia Stacy with distinction. Justin Strati. Olivier Turner with distinction. Dominic Walter Batista with distinction. Emilio Wawati. Aaron Winter with great distinction, winner of the Music Prize, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in music. Michael Zeiner with great distinction. Bashir Al-Mahani with distinction. Isabella Astolfi. Sophia Bacos with distinction. Gabrielle Balsan with great distinction. Myriam Berguin-Dezet with distinction. Sarah Beguineau-Philippe with distinction. Jad Balkalfia. Marc Andrande Salazar. Rachel Bergeron with distinction. Tia Bettman. David Jose Pipolo Demba with distinction. Emily Blair with distinction. Simon Boutillier with distinction. Julia Brailovsky. Alexandra Buffona with great distinction. Kira Kaminsky with distinction. Médéric Corbin with great distinction, winner of the Yves Gaucher Prize in Studio Arts, awarded to an outstanding graduating student in Studio Arts. Emma Cross with distinction. Louis-Félix Damour with distinction. Esther Grace David. Jade De Bruto with distinction. Sophia De Paoli with distinction. Alex Dozois with distinction. Hoang Li Du Tran. Marie-Chloé Duval with great distinction. Nicholas Everett with distinction. Yael Ezazer with distinction. Al-Haitame Farzane. Mia Fernandez Giles with great distinction, winner of the Guido Molilani Prize in Studio Arts, awarded to an outstanding graduating student in Studio Arts. Mila Figuet with distinction. Leila Florestan. Christopher Forsyth with great distinction. Émile Fouché with great distinction. Adèle Fuglem with great distinction. Matthew Galamaga with distinction. Abby Garland. Sarah Ganam. Zachary Guigard with distinction. André Laurence Grenier. Isabelle Guibert with great distinction, winner of the Irene F. Whittam Prize in Studio Arts, awarded to an outstanding graduating student in studio arts. Amelia Hart with distinction. Jacqueline Hay. Carly Lianiluk with great distinction. Lauren Howard with distinction. Yiyun Jin. Harad Ketchakushian with distinction. Jamie Krakauer with great distinction. Émilie Laferrière with great distinction. Catherine Leblanc with distinction. Jorge Bernardo Lopera Doncel with great distinction. Spencer Magnan. Stephanie Victoria Manica. Hossein Mokhtari with distinction. Emiliano Moreno Quesada. Huang Nai Nguyen with distinction. Jesse James Ozaeta with distinction. Allison Prophet with distinction. Emily Pruner with distinction. Charlotte Rainville with distinction. Sophie Richardson with distinction. Maurizio Rinzon. Joe Carlo Romero with distinction. Monica Rosauri with distinction. Lynn Schuer with distinction. Sabrina Sherman with distinction. Olivia Sledge with distinction. Christopher Sarnino. Joshua John Stewart with great distinction, winner of the Cinema Prize, awarded to the most outstanding graduating students in cinema. Sandra Saint-Hilaire with great distinction, winner of the Betty Goodwin Prize in Studio Arts, awarded to an outstanding graduating student in Studio Arts. Mira Sofia Saint-Hilaire da Silva with distinction. Zachary Thibodeau with distinction. Brooke Tomlinson with great distinction. Laurie Verret with distinction. Liliana White with distinction. Lev Yakimenko. Yohui Zhu with distinction. Amrias Azaria. Alea Caro with distinction. Anthony Ciarelli with distinction. Patrick Dale. Maria Rachel Damour with distinction. Indigo Danielson with distinction. Scarlett Fountain with distinction. Catherine Fraser with distinction. Ariane Janis. Naomi Eleanor Kingstone Levy with distinction. Gabrielle Leza with distinction. Suzanne Matt with distinction. Natasha Martino with distinction. Nawash Masri. Lauren Mendez with distinction. Lisa Morrison with great distinction. Louise Nicolas with distinction. Anne-Sophie Peche with distinction. Melissa Pickering Bourdeau with distinction, winner of the Theater Prize, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in theater. Elliot Pond with great distinction. Jacqueline Raposo. Sean Ryan with distinction. Abigail Sani with distinction.
I'd like to call upon the Provost and Vice President Academic and Whitelaw for the conferring of the degrees.
Would all graduates please stand? Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of Senate, I present to you the candidates for degrees, diplomas, and certificates in the Faculty of Fine Arts. I certify that these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for these degrees.
By the powers granted in the University Charter, I admit each of you to the appropriate degree, diploma, or certificate as approved by Senate and certified by the Provost. Congratulations. Please be seated. The Governor General's Gold Medal is awarded on behalf of Her Excellency the Right Honourable Mary Simon, the Governor General of Canada, to the highest ranking graduate student ranking from Concordia University. Under the supervision of Dr. Aaron Manning from the Faculty of Fine Arts, the recipient's thesis was titled Composing with the Event, Moving Toward Neurodiverse Perception Sensation. Graduating with a PhD in an individualized program in fine arts, I am pleased to present to you the winner of the Governor General Gold Medal, Dr. Sheena Burnett. Congratulations. I'd now like to call upon Dr. Kanwal Syed via video, as she could not be present here this evening, and Sophia Nikvora, this year's valedictorians, to give the valedictory address.
Chancellor Wiener, President and Vice Chancellor Carr, Dr. Isaac, distinguished guests and participants, fellow students, families, and friends, I am pleased to address you today on behalf of the graduating students of 2023 as the Fine Arts Undergraduate Valedictorian. It is a great honor for me to deliver this farewell speech to the graduating students, to our professors, to the Fine Arts faculty, and to my Department of Art Education. I hope to do due diligence in commemorating the achievements of the past 4 years. I feel lucky to have crossed paths with the incredible student body assembled at Concordia University. Your talents, ideas, and courage amazed me every single day of every single semester. I believe that the exchange of knowledge we experienced in all its forms is an intrinsic part of our humanity. Today my peers from the art education specialization accept the title of teacher, though for each of us gathered here, our learning will continue for years to come. La fontaine de la sagesse est certainement inépuisable, et pour reprendre les mots du philosophe ukrainien Grigory Skovoroda, je vous exhorte à continuer d'apprendre et d'enseigner. Découvrez l'invisible par ce que vous voyez. The journey to this moment has been anything but simple, yet Concordia, both in person and online, was an environment of learning, growth, and community. I would like to thank everyone for the times we spent studying at the libraries, for the amazing events hosted by students for students, for enjoying together the food and coffee of the Hive Cafe and the People's Potato. I am thankful to Le Frigo Vert for the incredible support it gave me and my fellow students during the pandemic and beyond. To the Saplings team for their guidance at the EV Buildings workshops. To the CSU Daycare and the Student Parent Center for taking care of our youngest members. To Hojo for helping with their living arrangements. To the Student Success Center for the professional development, and especially to the International Students Office for supporting the students from abroad, myself included, allowing them to enjoy these wonderful experiences and opportunities at Concordia and in Montreal. There are many more whom I must thank for making my presence here today possible. Actions speak louder than words, and I hope mine will continue to express my gratitude. Just like we, as students, developed, so did the university. So as a Concordia alumnus, I will follow with excitement the university's Planet Zero initiative in action. I will also continue following the insightful discussions surrounding Concordia's action plans for sustainability, Indigenous directions, as well as for greater equity, diversity, and inclusion. This valuable work inspires me, and I am looking forward to seeing where this takes the university, though most of all, I am eager to witness the great work of its students beyond my university years. To conclude, here is my valediction. As you stand at the crossroads of new beginnings, I wish for you all to fare well on your next journey as you brave on forward, take steps back, take detours, or even abandon the road entirely in favor of paving your own. Congratulations, class of 2023.
For your inspiring words. It's a pleasure to be here, even though digitally from Dubai, as a fellow international student and Fine Arts graduate valedictorian class of 2023. According to Confucius, if you're the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong room. Tonight, I'm most definitely in the right room. I feel honored and humbled to be here representing some of the brightest, most creative and intelligent people with whom I had the privilege to share my PhD journey. Thank you for being a part of that. Over the past years, during an unprecedented pandemic, quarantined in our crushingly small apartments and supporting each other through digital portals, there were many moments of collective doubt, questioning our potentials, asking if we have what it takes to finish what we have started. Well, we did it, didn't we? For those of you who are still on this journey, I just want to say this too shall pass. An undergrad from an art college in Lahore, I started my PhD in art history, a lifelong dream after a break of almost a decade and a half. If anyone had met me before that, an unemployed South Asian artist cooking biryani in Lahore for my ex-in-laws, they could not in a million years have imagined me standing here tonight, the graduate valedictorian for the class of 2023. As a woman of color, I'm a living proof that with the right opportunity, the right guidance and environment, we can at any age not only achieve our passions but also excel at them. And do not ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Concordia gave me the opportunity. You are the people who guided me. And Montreal's art scene and intellectual climate was a source of inspiration and a sheer delight for all of us. Further, Concordia's inclusive inter-university PhD program widened our scholarly circle, resulting in many collaborative projects that played a significant part in our growth as researchers, as academics, feminists, and above all, as friends. To quote Sarah Ahmed, a feminist project is to find ways in which women can exist in relation to women, how women can be in relation to each other. And so, on a personal note, I want to thank my sisters for standing behind my unconventional decisions without ever questioning my right to exist on my own terms. You two are the real feminists. Last but not the least, on behalf of both myself and other graduating students in the room, I want to thank the faculty. Without their supervision and guidance, we would not have achieved our goals. Finally, I wish the class of 2023 all the best and hope you use your knowledge to further the cause of diversity, inclusion, equity, and decolonization in academia and beyond. Congratulations.
Thank you, Kanwal and Sophia. That was a wonderful end to this year's convocation and very lifting. So thank you both for your stimulating and inspiring remarks. Folks, it has been a great ceremony, and I want to thank you for your participation. After the ceremony, I invite graduates and their guests to join us in the lobby for a vent d'honneur and to preserve this memorable event with some photos. Before we conclude, I will leave you with a few parting remarks. Graduates, I hope today has been yet another exhilarating marker in the time you spent with us at Concordia. La collation des grades est un droit de passage vers ce que nous espérons, tout sincèrement, être un avenir formidable et brillant pour chacun d'entre vous. Avant que vous ne vous lanciez dans un avenir radieux, je peut-être vous demander de prendre un moment pour rendre hommage aux personnes qui vous ont accompagné jusqu'à ce que vous soyez là où vous êtes aujourd'hui. Behind each of you stands a network of supporters, classmates, faculty, and staff, as well as your partners, families, and friends who have helped get you here. Now please rise, face your audience, and give those who helped you a big round of applause. Please be seated. Désormais, nous devons tout investir dans notre prochaine génération, tout comme les générations précédentes ont investi en nous. I encourage you to give back, whether financially or through the gift of your knowledge and your time. You may one day find yourself in the position to help a Concordian secure an internship that catalyzes yet another impactful career. Concordia is a great university with the promise of an even better future. On this day, there is no better measure of our success and no better measure of our potential than all of you. So to all of you embarking on your epic new journey, I say one short phrase. May the force be with you. I would ask you all to remain seated while the platform party departs and then follow, and we'll meet you in the Van d'Honneur. Thank you.